Now it's time to hear from our MVP, so we're going to throw over to Joel. Hey, buddy, how's it been? Haven't seen you in a while. Take it away with the translation.
How has it been, Seth? Kayla's once again, great casting from you guys. Once again, we are here with Joel with the MVP interview translations, and we're going to be here from Longzhu, who picks up a 2-0 victory against SK Telecom. We're here with the MVPs for today, BDD and GorillA, for the interview. BDD, you beat SK Telecom, now you're in second. How do you feel? We felt really good coming into the game. We just kind of felt like we were going to get a good victory today. So getting the actual victory feels really nice. Yeah, when I woke up today, it was just a very refreshing feeling. And GorillA, even if SK Telecom has been on a bad run, they're never an easy team to face. Yeah, we kind of tried to get that out of our mind, because even if it was SK Telecom, we just wanted to do our game and just play how we always play. And a lot of people really highly rate your play, BDD, with you on the mid lane. Do you have any sudden changes that you saw in your plays? I try not to think that I'm playing well. I always think that I always can improve on certain aspects, but every time I do win, I do get a boost of confidence, and that really just helps me play much better than I always did previously. I want to talk about the game a little bit now. And the opposition showed up with the Sejuani jungle, but went with the Zyra instead with the Sejuani. But what did you think about the composition overall? Yeah, we decided to go with the Kalista Thresh, and Zyra is really a counter to the Thresh, so it was a tough laning matchup for obviously, but I feel like after the laning phase, it was a little bit easier to deal with. And BDD, you're very famous for your Galio plays as well, but how did you feel playing against it? Yeah, I think in previous minutes I felt like Galio was at almost a god tier level, but with the recent changes that I saw in the meta, it's not as strong as it used to be. So it was definitely a beatable pick. And we want to talk about game one, where you guys really went back and forth in most cases, but the decisive play near the end was what decided it all, and this was, I think, where it's showing here. And we actually thought that SKT came in very well in this team by initiating this. Yeah, I was kind of contemplating whether to go in with the Kalista ult with my Thresh. But with my teammates always continue communicating with me, so that was the decision where, you know, we kind of waited out patiently, and I think that we got rewarded for that after. Yeah, as soon as Khan went back to base, he told us that he had teleported and he wanted to come in with it, so we tried to support him as best as we can. And BDD, you just got all the damage in the world in game one. Yeah, anytime you get first place in DPM, it always feels really good. And game two, you actually pulled out with the Blitzcrank. I think it's the first time you've actually pulled it out. And just the overall Blitzcrank pick, we haven't seen it in a while, but how did you feel? Yeah, I try not to go wild with my picks usually, but it just felt like Blitzcrank kind of fit the composition that we were about to play. So I thought that, you know, without the Thresh, I would have picked Lulu, but I went with the Blitzcrank instead. And even if you pick up the Blitzcrank, it's always hard to make a play, especially against the best teams. But yeah, I think with any type of grab champions, if you get one grab, it just snowballs into more grabs, and it just then the strength really goes your way, and just getting that first grab on is the most important thing. And what about the offensive, very aggressive plays that you guys made with that composition that you guys had? I feel like all of our champions in that composition in Game 2 were all snowball champions, and we were really counting on our momentum to carry us through the game. And we just carried with the jungle in our back of our minds, always trying to give us the support that we need. And we want to see a video highlight of examples of these grabs that changed the game. We were just wondering after this game why you didn't play Blitzcrank this whole time. Yeah, you know, when back in the day when Blitzcrank was famous with the likes of Mad Life and Amata, I was kind of afraid to play Blitzcrank because I didn't have the confidence that I could play as well as them. But since they're kind of out of it now and no one really plays it, I feel like this was my chance to play it. And you know, you talk about these Blitzcrank picks, but you talk about all the unique picks that you came up with recently. Yeah, I think of things like Jana and Misfortune and whatever, but I kind of want to go with it, but at the same time, you have to think about the composition that you're trying to form. So, but when the composition does work, I'll come up with these unique picks again. Now you guys are in second now with the Longzhu squad coming up all the way to second, but how do you guys feel now that you can go up even further than this? Yeah, I think at the beginning of the season we were just really reaching for the playoffs, but and I actually told Prey about this, that you know I was looking for the playoffs, and Prey told me you're only looking for the playoffs. We're looking for much higher. So Prey gave me a lot of confidence with that kind of statement. Yeah, I think, you know, with result-oriented statements like that, we just want to do our best and hope for the best to come for our team. And BDD, would you like to say anything to the fans cheering on for you guys? I know that a lot of people in the stands were really worried about us, thinking how we're going to play out this game, but we did play a very nice game. And hopefully that's satisfied you guys, and we just hope to continue to cheer for us. And thank you very much. And that seems to be the end of the interview. Back over to you guys.
Thank you.